This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Well, speaking of Friday the 13th, we decided heading into our movie review that we were going to go ahead and review kind of a classic an older movie.
Yep.
And something that you said has a little thrill and kind of scary.
A little bit, actually, and it's called Ravenous.
Okay.
It's a movie that, didn't get a lot of play when it came out, but slowly as the years passed, it's become kind of a cult favorite and actually is considered quite of a good scary movie now. It's gotten a lot of great people going back saying, you know what, this is actually a really good movie. It didn't get a lot of play time in the theaters, but definitely one to check out. And the whole thrill behind this movie is you really don't. It's one of those movies where you don't know who the culprit is.
Okay.
I
like those.
Yeah, and you kind of play the guessing game the whole time, but they don't leave it till the very end to reveal it. They reveal it about halfway through, and then you get to deal with the struggle of the main character against the villain, and it's just a really good movie. And what the premise behind it is as America expands out towards the West, so it dates far back. It kind of gives you a look into the small outpost that we built with the Army, and as we, like the Alamo and everything like that, where we had supply bunkers and everything. They run into a harsh winter, which wasn't expected because it was expansion. We didn't know what the environment and the elements were like at the time. And a harsh winter, they can't grow anything. They run short on food, so someone starts butchering other men in the outpost and eating them. So it's kind of a cannibalism story, but you don't know who's doing it. So they're on the search, trying to find out who's doing it, and men are disappearing throughout the search. Just overall, a great thriller. And we haven't really seen a movie like this before. We've seen shows that kind of incorporate parts of this, but you can kind of look back and say, all right, if you watch any of the old West-style movies and shows that come out now, you can see them kind of relate back to this. But we never really had it in the horror genre. So a good movie altogether. Got a great cast behind it. Great acting, great sets. I mean, just all together. If you look back on it, you're probably going to say, we've had better movies now.
Right.
Taking the fact that it came out in I think it was the late 90s, early 2000s that it actually came out. So you kind of have to give it a little bit of push since you're looking so far back in the movie.
So, yeah, and with it being Friday the 13th and with some not so favorable weather in the forecast, tonight's the perfect night to stay home and rent a movie or,
And the thing is, we could have reviewed, Friday the 13th or stuff people have heard of. Everybody's seen those movies, but we wanted to keep it a little bit new, give some people something they could go look for.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure this is on Netflix too.
Okay.
So if you don't have the ability, if someone snags it from the rental store before you, I'm pretty sure this is on Netflix.
So how many stars are you giving it?
I'm giving it 5 because it's an old movie that we go back and review. So, and it was one of my favorites. I own the movie. So
perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yep.
We'll be right back.